Rick Ross plans to run for mayor in Georgia after car show hits roadblock, blaming DJ Envy. Now, I don't know if y'all know, DJ Envy been throwing car shows and shit for about the past year or two all over the world, where he get all the rappers, all the stars to bring out they flash cars, right? Yeah. And they do a car show. He finna do one here, I think. It should be in the next few days for Dolph. And he gonna have Dolph, all Dolph old cars, and all like 50 Cent, all the other niggas and all that. They gonna have their cars and shit, and they gonna do a show. So Rick Ross, he trying to all of a sudden now start doing car shows. And he saying DJ Envy is blocking him and blackballing him. What do you think about that?
Well, my opinion is that's my first time hearing about that, so I had to check into it. So, everybody love to make a name for themselves or try to stop some shit like that because, simple fact, you see a next motherfucker coming up off doing it. So I'm gonna look at it as envy. They been doing something totally different, you know what I'm saying? He represent, you know what I'm saying, people who have been killed and shit. He buying this shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rick Ross trying to tattoo his name on every motherfucking thing.
Yeah, he trying to get in on something he see that's working. Like niggas do in the hood. If a nigga see you buy some weed and start selling weed at your house, and then all of a sudden the whole apartment buying weed.
Yeah, buying weed. Yeah.
He want to get some weed.
Yeah.
I'm finna start selling some weed too. Shit. Marcus, man, he down there road. Nigga wasn't thinking about selling no weed.
I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? But once he see you doing it, then he want to do it.
Yeah.
That's what this shit. Man, DJ Envy been doing this shit. I've been hearing this shit on the Breakfast Club plenty mornings. You feel me? Where he promoting the show every other month. He had a little Uzi Vert. Only young nigga don't be coming to that type of shit. It's like NBA Young Boy and Dirk. That's because, they ain't that young murder shit. So they don't want to be nowhere with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Can pop out. They try to stay out the way. But all the rest of the motherfuckers, Future, you know what I'm saying? All the motherfuckers, T.I., yeah, everybody at them junk. And Rick Ross, he trying to get a piece of the pie.
No pun intended. He's envious.
Yeah, the nigga hating. How can a nigga blackball you? DJ Envy ain't got enough power to blackball a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Clear as that.
Yo Gotti gifted a new Tesla by his girlfriend, Angela Simmons, at his 42nd birthday. See, that's how a woman's supposed to treat a nigga. Buying niggas Teslas and shit. These bitches won't buy a nigga a pack of cheese and bologna, nigga. With me, I can get that type of shit, but some niggas they can't get a woman to buy them shit.
Yeah, gotta have that type of game.
Yeah, you gotta have the right game to get big shit.
That was a woman he been pursuing, like before he even got with her.
Yeah, he had in that song. Yeah. He talked that shit into existence like a motherfucker. Man. Now, I'm gonna talk about some history shit long time ago. Did y'all know 10,000 years ago a woman made a breakthrough and planted the first seed ever? And that was wheat. The first seed ever planted was planted by a woman that was Indian. They covered that up. I just learned this shit.
Yeah.
Now, we forgot because me and my partner were talking about this on the other show about how we was brought here. We wasn't born here. We was brought here by, the white folk.
Yeah.
The white folks came here and took the Indians' land.
True. That's real talk.
They take everything, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Went somewhere and brought us over here. Took the motherfucking shit that's over here.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Man, but Daniel Boone, I know everybody heard of him, Daniel Boone, right?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
When his daughter was 14, they kidnapped his daughter. The Indians did. That's what started the war for them to take over America. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what it was. When the Americans came, they came over here and shit and fucking with the Indians' land. The Indians was watching them, from a distance and shit, noticing them. And they like, at first they like, okay, it ain't nothing. And they noticed that the English people would go in, first if they'll be watching 10 people basically. Next thing you know, they looking at 20 motherfuckers. Next thing you know, they looking at 30. They're like, hold on, they sure being more and more of these motherfuckers. They trying to take our shit. And that's when they realized that they was in danger if a lot of them got there, that their shit could be took, their resources, their food, everything they grow and shit. Right. So they had to make an example by, look, we got only thing we can run these motherfuckers out, we got to do some gangster shit. They kidnapped Daniel Boone's daughter. And he came back and started killing the Indians. And that's what started the war and led America to taking the sword. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Cold world we living in, man. When I be thinking, when I thought about, I looked up this shit and I thought about it, I said, damn, that's just fucked up, man. We living in a country, but we were brought over here, nigga. We got to pay taxes. When you go to the liquor store, they charging you taxes on shit you want to enjoy yourself with. That shit ain't right, nigga.
To be honest, man, liquor store going up, man. Don't get me started with they head right about
That's what I'm saying. that everything going up.
And then your own kind treat you with this shit.
Right. Then I go to the liquor store today to get a little something. They done broke in that junk. They was fixing the dough. The man said it's like the third time in the last 2 months.
Tell me spot down there.
The one on it's Hollywood. One on Hollywood.
I ain't been
in there. Going on the one right there on Hollywood right before you get to,
the corner store and shit right
there. Yeah.
Okay.
They the man, I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers terrorize this shit. That's why if you go in a dollar store now.
And I can't believe they hit that junk. That motherfucker there. That was the low price junk. Them folk cool in that motherfucker.
Yeah, niggas don't give a fuck no more. But nigga can hit a lick.
They weren't from around here. That's what they was.
I believe that was some niggas from around here.
They weren't from, no, trust me, everybody, they know. It's just like, man, us being neighbors, just me. Man, I might know something about you, and you might know something about me, but we still at the same liquor store. Everybody knows somebody, and everybody off Hollywood, basically everybody in North Memphis right now, from that area. They know who did it, but you know what I'm saying? It ain't their money. They ain't getting involved in this shit.
Yeah, but I feel like a liquor store robbery, 9 times 10, some crooked ass niggas right around the neighborhood that just scoped it out, know the perfect time and all that to do it. And that's who did it. Some niggas from right around this motherfucker.
They didn't fuck around.
And it's probably it's the same niggas who didn't hit it before.
Yeah, it's a duck ass nigga they get. Man, bro, you been watching that up there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what it's looking like.
And you gotta think about it like, a liquor store lick is a nice amount of money if you hit it right. Because I remember when I was 15, man, I had a partner. That nigga probably about 25 then. And I ain't even know nothing about, they call that shit, when the liquor store closed, bootleg and shit. Mm-hmm. And one weekend, I ain't even just drink like that. You like, man, we can go to the bootleg and get something to drink and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what's a bootleg? My man, if somebody said liquor on the weekend, they could charge double the price, whatever, because liquor stores closed. Mm-hmm. Man, we went over there. Dude had number paints of fucking Hennessy, and I'm like, and they talking about they was hitting the trains and shit like that. So you gotta think about that. If you hit a liquor store got some expensive liquor in that nigga.
True and true.
If you get the right shit, you got racks.
So that's how it's getting access to the liquor and was able to sell it off the street.
Yeah, I mean, cause you like I know this nigga I used to fuck with. He had a bride, and her nigga, they was going in the store some type of way, putting the shit in the basket, and literally just walking out the store. I don't know how they were pulling it out. They was leaving out the store with this shit. And they did this shit for a while until they got caught.
Yeah, them folks had cameras on. They was just letting them
they was selling their shit to the club. Like when they hit each time they hit the store, they going to the club and they, you know what I'm saying, selling this shit to the clubs who running the bar. They hitting a big whop at one time. So just think about it. And they was stealing bottles of motherfucking Moet and fucking Dom Perignon and shit. Man, that $500 bottle type shit. So if you hit a liquor store, them niggas hit a lick who went in that motherfucker. If they ain't hit no lick, they on some $50. So they were hiding motherfuckers. No difference in there like that.
Then it depends on what they really going in there and get though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I said if you focus, you gonna get the right thing.
Yeah.
But if you high, you gonna be in that bullshit. But the opportunity was there. I don't know what they did, but you know.
So it's just a little bit of selling some guns.
Oh yeah, guns and alcohol. That shit is like drugs. Time and you own it.
Fuck that. That shit worse than drugs. that shit a disease, man. Alcohol and guns. Oh yeah, that shit a disease, man.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah, it's a disease like a motherfucker. Yeah, it's a disease because it had motherfuckers getting sick, dying, and killing.
You know they like, everybody now like to put abbreviate everything. So you call that motherfucker AG. AG for real, you know what I'm saying? For real, that's the name of the disease.
Yeah.
AGD. You know what I'm saying? Damn, what that mean, bro? Bro, I ain't some brother right now. That shit a disease. You walking around with that motherfucking pistol on you, man. You got a disease, folks.
Man, yeah, you ignorant as a motherfucker. Now, I'm gonna show you how. Back to Daniel Boone and the Indians, man. Guess how Daniel Boone was able to find his daughter and set it off. She was so smart as they was taking her where they was taking her when they kidnapped. She tore off little pieces of clothes of her dress and was dropping the shit. And he followed the trail, you know what I'm saying, and found them. And the advantage that they had against the Indians, that the Indians had bow arrows and knives and shit. They had the motherfucking gun. So shit, the best weapon win.
And bring a knife to a gunfight.
Yeah.
Back then, that shit wasn't no knife to a gunfight. The Indians offered them folks food, you know what I'm saying, helping them folks out. But them folks took pure advantage of them folks, man. You know what I'm saying? They shot first. Then that's when the Indians retaliated, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it just was like, it's like the same shit there, man. You know, motherfuckers, they run the industry, the music industry. They run the movie industry. They run everything. Like, the people with the talent don't run it. If you think about this, most of the people with the talent is black and you got white, but it's mostly black who got the talent. But the motherfuckers who in charge of where the money going and how the money flowing is always who?
The white people.
The white folks. Not the motherfucker, which they always found a way to be in charge of the motherfucking money when we got all the game and all the ability. That's some wild shit.
Yeah. But it's been generation upon generation. For them just always, passing down to their family.
Yeah. They teach their kids look, this is how you stand power and control of these niggas. They got to be doing that because they get a certain age and it's over for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they got to pass
so they passing their motherfucking tradition down on how to keep control of this shit. That's some crazy ass shit, man.
So I had to learn from this shit, man. Just watching movies and television show, I be looking up in some of these folks' face. I be had to control the car. People gonna say, you one devilish ass bitch. You one ass nigga.
Yeah.
I be like, ooh. Sometimes that shit have me so sick in the stomach, I be ready to break the damn television.
Right.
real, man. This shit is
I
crazy.
guess that's why it's always good surround yourself with people that's smarter than you. Not being the smartest person.
Great surrounding, put yourself around good people, positive people. Yeah, I'm with you on that. You right on that.
I'm telling you, because if you around motherfuckers, but if you around motherfuckers on ignorant shit, then ignorant shit gonna go down. And you gonna be influenced or more likely to indulge in it. But if you around a motherfucker that's on some different shit, then you know what you around is what you gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why certain motherfuckers when they're around shit they ain't with, they gonna get away from around.
Man, hit him like Cuba Good Jr. in that movie. Man, let me out right here.
Yeah.
You ain't going? You ain't gonna go? I forgot exactly how I said. You ain't going?
Yeah. And they said, nah. He got out there motherfucker Lawrence Fishburne twirling them little silver things in his hand like a mother. That was a hard scene in that movie, nigga. That was legendary.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Man, I seen my daddy do some shit like that. He trying to help me. Man, I'm gonna go and hit these motherfucking bricks, man. But you know what I'm saying? Los Angeles was totally different back then. Totally different.
Yeah, LA was a motherfucker.
Same.
Shit. Fetty Wap. He didn't finally pleaded to his charge. You remember that a few years ago they locked him up for drug trafficking?
I heard about that, but I to be honest, I had thought something else happened to him.
Nah, they indicted him and his whole clique of something like the shit with Young Thug, but the only difference they ain't saying no RICO, like no gang shit. It's a RICO, but not no gang shit. It's basically like a bunch of niggas selling dope and shit.
Man, to be honest with Young Thug, man, I ain't got nothing to say. Cause the way he came up I'm talking about from the bottom to the top, that here, I give it to him. I don't care nothing about what folks was saying about. I give it to him. I don't like his voice. I'm still gonna give it to him. You know what I'm saying? Man, to me, that's raw talent. Cause he can easily change up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got a bunch of style.
Yeah, that's what I say.
He gonna be all right.
Yeah, he versatile.
But
He's still growing.
They charge is a lot different, but Fetty Wap was sentenced Wednesday to 6 years in prison for his role in drug trafficking conspiracy that blanketed parts of Long Island and New Jersey and cocaine, heroin, fentanyl, and crack. This nigga was selling all four of them. Damn.
And the only ones they hitting them with is the heroin and cocaine. That's the main drug.
So the prosecutor said a 31-year-old star was a kilogram level redistributor for the drug trafficking organization. So they saying he was selling kilos. The drugs were obtained from the West Coast and brought to the East Coast, either through mail or by drivers with hidden vehicle compartments. I mean, the nigga snitched. That's the only way they know about hidden compartment. And see, the mail, that's how they get a lot of niggas anyway. What they did was they stopped one of that nigga's shipments in the mail, figured it out it was him. They not gonna bust you right then because they want to find out who you getting it from and what y'all doing so they can bust everybody. You know what I'm saying? They not dumb. Fuck, they bust one package, right? If they catch a package in the mail coming, like, say if I was Kingpin and I got 20 keys coming to me.
Yeah.
And they ain't really never had me on the radar number before. And they just see, damn, 20 keys going to his address. They ain't finna be like, we gonna bust it for the 20 keys. It's fucking, this is a big lick. They gonna be like, let them get it. It gotta be more. This could be big.
Yeah, they wanna see where all this shit going. Yeah.
Yeah, they gonna be like, this could be big. So they gonna wait, they gonna have you with their charge for them 20 just in case they don't catch nothing else. If they don't find nothing else, then they just come bust you. Look, we seen this on this day. We got pictures. You got this. You know what I'm saying? And just shut you down. But if they looking for that big motherfucking lick, thinking, they can bust everybody.
Yeah.
So, that's basically what they was. So they let his dumb ass kept on hustling. Then they came down with it.
Unless he can't do no time, but I well, shit, the way what things I go through in life these days, I think 6 years ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? I think he got a lot.
Yeah, that's why he talked to, cause they saying the drugs were distributed to dealers who sold them in Long Island and New Jersey. I mean, and they say he pleaded guilty. Yeah, he was arrested 2021. Guess where they locked him up at, though?
Yeah.
At the Rolling Loud Festival, nigga. The big jump all the rappers and shit be at.
So you know they already shit. You got niggas already in the penitentiary been in there for years, and they find out nigga you got 6 years. You been doing this here. You know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah.
Man might get at him, might not. I know 9 times 10 he ain't gonna come home with the scars he went in there with.
Yeah.
They gonna give him some real tattoos.
But this was so crazy now. It ain't like that in jail. Like you said, niggas still get tatted up.
Mm-hmm.
But on the street now, snitching is accepted.
No, it ain't.
Shit. Man, you look at this shit, like, niggas, years ago, a nigga had more of a chance of getting something done than him if he snitched. Now, niggas agree with a nigga that's snitching. But they'll be trying to wait and see if another nigga gonna disagree before they admit how they really feel. They be wanting to snitch just like the nigga they be talking about.
But then you gotta look at it too, though. Why a person do, like you said, just like a person be sitting there, just like me and you probably be sitting here, and you know what I'm saying, somebody get popped, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we sitting there looking like, damn, that nigga just got popped. You know, I mean, it's a different thing to this. Because of the fact, man, this shit all runs together, you know what I'm saying? I can't get the words out right now because I'm going too fast, but man, that shit difficult, man, you know what I'm saying? That shit difficult. That's why they said, man, when you down, you down, you ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or just stay the fuck out the way.
Exactly. They had a bear that helped himself to 60 cupcakes, man. In Connecticut, where you going? Oh, you finna go, ain't? Yeah, new job. Man helped himself in the Connecticut bakery and scares the employee, barged into the garage, and then he just grabbed cupcakes and started eating. A bear, motherfucker.
Yeah.
They looking at this motherfucker like, what the fuck?
Yeah, sitting down like shit, like he at home.
Said workers at Taste by Spellbound in the town of Avon were loading cakes into a van for delivery when the bear showed up. There are 1,000 and between 1,200 black bears living in Connecticut. The state environmental agency says with sightings last year in 158 of the state's 169 towns. Bakery owner Miriam Stevens wrote in an Instagram post that she heard an employee screaming bloody murder and yelling that there was a bear in the garage. Now, why the fuck this bitch screaming bloody murder? She crazy. Bloody murder. Motherfucker say anything.
You want to hear me say anything?
Yeah.
Guess what I would have did? I sent that bear.
What?
I'm gone.
You gone?
I'm gone.
Which way you would have ran? Towards the bear?
I mean, hell, what I'm running towards the bear for? You think I'm Superman? Shit.
The other way?
Man, I'm going to get the fuck on down. Nigga, I can be married. I leave my wife at. I ain't gonna fuck with no bear, man.
That's what I'm saying. Hell no, I ain't going nowhere near that motherfucker.
Man, in the wind.
Yeah, that lady sound like she from.
She said, now I see why she said that. She said that the bear charged at her, so she bagged out, you know, like how you said you was gonna run.
Mm.
She walking backwards, you know, looking at it, and then she ran. But then she said she shouted to try to scare the bear out, but the bear came at her 3 times. Yeah, that motherfucker know.
And then it ain't no sensor getting on top of no car. But the motherfucker so big, they'll rock that car. You know what I'm saying? I done seen you it. This not on no move. This shit they actually show.
Yeah, they gonna rock that motherfucker.
Yeah, they gonna rock that car.
Ain't shit.
Man, you can't. Man. Them folk gonna be mad at me because I'm going on top of a roof. Somehow, some way, I'm getting on top of the roof.
A bear, the strength of a bear, man, that shit like fucking 20 men. That's how strong a bear is. Like 20 men in one. 20 motherfucking men in one nigga. That's some motherfucking strength.
Yeah.
Nigga.
You got I don't understand.
I'm looking at the other day, this gonna really fuck y'all up. It was some orca whales out in the ocean, right? And y'all peeped the story. They had a boat out there. The orca whales surrounded the boat and started banging up against the boat one at a time, hitting it, right, with just their weight, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then swimming off, coming back, hitting it, swimming off. Till they hit a hole in that motherfucker and they had to abandon the ship. But they had called for help when they first started hearing that, they seen the whales, they ain't think nothing of it, and they started feeling the impact. Like, boom, like, damn. Huh? And then they like, man, they gonna end. So they end up finding out that something happened in the ocean where I guess a boat hit a whale and killed it, or they hunted the whale, some shit. But they saying whales are so motherfucking smart now. Till they didn't kill like about, well, they didn't sink about 7 to 10 boats within the last few months. You hear me? Yeah. This they new tactic, nigga. The motherfucking they seen the mama and the cub. They got the little under, they had an image that go on the ground. They can film the shit. Mm-hmm. They teaching the babies how to do this shit. So they saying this is like a new thing going on in the ocean. Man been out in the ocean for a long time.
My whales have too.
Right. Okay. And that's they shit. Yeah. God put them in. That's they shit. We out there in they shit.
You gotta think about it, man. What was it? I forgot it. I think it's in the Bible. When God punished somebody, you know what I'm saying, he made them sit in the well for what? For a year or two. Jonah. Yeah, okay. So yeah, man.
So I ain't know that. So God punished Jonah and made him sit in the well?
Yeah. Made the well. He made him. The well came up, opened his mouth up, made him sit in that well for like I can't remember how many days it was.
3 days.
Yeah, made him sit in there.
Wow, I didn't know that. Y'all done taught me something today, nigga.
Real talk, man. Wow. Whales always been small. When they first had their kids, especially, you know what I'm saying, whales can grow, right? But when they first had their kids, they trailing each other. That's in one pack. Them babies know their mama. Just as another whale over on the side of it, which it should be the daddy. They trailing their kids, so if anything happens to them, they already done taught them what to do, you know what I'm saying, in case they ever have kids, you know what I'm saying?
But that goes to show you, like, in the future, like, if you just look at a lot of shit going, like, okay, I ain't watching in a while, but I watch a lot of Animal Planet Discovery Channel, and they showed a couple of episodes where they said in the future, they were showing, like, how the animals certain animals gonna be able to come around where we get in the cities and shit and take over. And one of them was wolves and dogs. Yeah. They were showing how they gonna migrate in packs. And they gonna be running through nigga apartments, houses, neighborhoods, wrecking, running shit. Yeah. So you think about like how smart a whale can be. For years we've been out in the ocean and shit, swimming and hunting them motherfuckers and traveling all over, shipping shit is how the car goes, you know what I'm saying? They learning. You gotta think about it, gotta be some high power shit.
Yeah, like elephants. I think elephants been around a long time.
Yeah, ancient, long time.
Yeah, so I think they just really came. God made them a little bit small because them folk killing them them elephant man taking their tusks off. There's something important to them elephants, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they looking at it as you can get money out for it. You know what I mean?
Them men must went out in the middle of nowhere or something. They must cost
Nah, they weren't close to the boat they got sunk. Yeah. Nah, they was out in the middle of the ocean. They saying this been an ongoing occurrence that's starting to happen now that they noticing whales are surrounding boats and ships. Like if it's 3 or 4 of them, however big the ship is, and however many they surrounding and they banging their body up against it. Nigga, you know how big them be like 2,000-pound whales and shit. And they hitting that motherfucker. Yeah. They smacking that motherfucking boat with their body weight. And they didn't learn if we smack it a certain amount of time, this motherfucker gonna go down. They program in their mind once they learn that shit. Oh shit, nigga, it's on.
Bro, I would have been terrified.
Man, being out there, I ain't finna be out there.
I'm with you, bro.
I ain't finna be out there.
I'm telling you, for real.
Ain't no motherfucking way you finna have me in no motherfucker. I have a heart attack just knowing I'm out there in some water. I feel like you just dead with all that motherfucking water, man. You got me fucked up.
I told you, I got a bad habit, man. I've been doing this since I was a kid.
Sharks.
Out the river, you know what I'm saying? We was down in Mississippi.
Yeah.
On a, what you call those canoe boat.
Yeah.
I just got a bad habit. I get in the middle of the joint. I look up in the sky. It just looked so different. They telling us to come on back. So imagine me in the ocean. Man, I'll be paranoid as much. I think the sky started turning black out. Hell, man, I'll tell you, man.
See, you got a different fear. This is my fear of being in the ocean. This is my thought. I'm just thinking that I'm just a nice steak. this whale gonna come from up under and just eat me, nigga, and it's over. I can't be comfortable and relaxed knowing that in my mind. That's why ain't no motherfucking way I could be in no boat in no ocean.
That's a part of that, bro. It's like you said, basically, the baby whale said, Mama, I said, spotted him 50 miles away.
I smell something. Yeah. Look at that back nigga up there. Let's go get that. He ain't what we normally eat, but we'll take that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Because the size of the shit that the whales eat out there, man, they probably eat some shit that weigh like big chunks, this type of shit. So a little small human ain't shit, but they gonna still eat that motherfucker. It's just like I used to watch this show I call I Shouldn't Be Alive, right? Yeah. And this motherfucker was about people that got stuck out in the ocean in different scenarios, and they survived to tell about it. Every episode I was looking at like, man, I'd just died right. The only thing that kept me alive was God. Because if you just my way of thinking, I'd have just died off a thought. I had a heart attack in the water. Nigga, it's over with. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking these motherfuckers gonna come up and eat me. Like one scenario was 2 dads, 2 sons. They going on a family trip. They at the beach. They just really like fishing and fucking around. But they having so much fun because they started drinking. They don't realize that they done drifted so far out, they can't see land no more. Nigga, imagine that.
Oh, if I can swim, I'm motivated to swim back.
You don't know where to land. You can't see land no more. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I understand.
You see what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. I just admitted it. If I'm start drinking and getting in the boat, like you said, I might well kill my motherfucker.
Right.
For real.
Because, I mean, I'm saying to myself, how the fuck did y'all take this shit not serious enough that you didn't pay attention that you don't see land? And that couldn't have happened with me. I'm so scared to be out there from the start. That's my job. Y'all don't even know this. I done made that my job. Nigga, honest, I'm watching land.
To be honest, I'm looking at this building over here to my right. And I'm drinking, and I'm in, say this, the ocean. That's the farthest I get.
Exactly.
You know what I do after that? I don't give a fuck. It's the last water. I'm depressed. I'm finna turn around. I'm finna go in the house and pick an argument with somebody about nothing. Like my shoe screen cut up. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't picking no argument if you out there in the ocean. You just got to get out the boat.
Hell no.
You're going to be on the sand.
They let you know how much I love life. I'm finna go in here and start an argument.
My immediate fear, though, is just not being able to swim. So if I can swim, then I'm going to keep going.
Yeah, but I got you. If you, the key is you got to be able to see the land. If you get far away where you can't see land no more, you don't know unless you got a compass. And you still gotta know with that could be tricky. You still say northeast, southwest.
Your compass, you gotta pay attention to your compass as you get in that water.
Right.
That's the only way you're gonna be able to make it back.
Right.
You might not make it back from the start, the parts you started from, but you make it back towards land.
Right, exactly. So all this key. So that's how they got fucked up. They were just having so much fun, and they just like, next thing you know, they ain't see land. So when they ain't see land, they like, oh shit. They just automatically on some retarded shit. It's back this way.
Yeah, nah.
And when they say it's back this way, they try to go back. All of a sudden, they get a hole in the boat. Now the boat just sank. And see, that's when I would have died. That's what I'm saying. I just died right there. Nigga, I'm not gonna be dangling my legs in this motherfucking water, not just all this shit up under here.
You know what I'm saying? I was listening, bro. He was like, so he can swim. Sooner or later, that body gonna cramp up.
Yeah.
That body gonna cramp up.
If you don't find land, you gonna get tired.
Yeah.
Well, so be it then.
Yeah.
I even just give up.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah. But you gotta have a sense of direction to try to go before you decide if I'm gonna risk my life or not. Yeah. Not just check out the swimming period just because you can swim. You know what I'm saying? You dead for sure. At least try to figure out the direction that you think is the right where you're going. You know what I'm saying?
So you won't have to sweat it.
Right.
Well, actually, y'all already wet, so there ain't no sense of saying sweat it.
Yeah.
You know that, so you can get back.
Exactly. Then another thing, just like if you ever took a bath too long, I don't know, cause some niggas take a bath for 30 seconds and shit. I don't know what you niggas do. But I'm saying, if you ever took a bath for too long, you notice your skin get too tender and crinkle. So if you be in that ocean too long, your shit it'll just peel off at the same while. If you be in there too long, it's gonna be so tender to the touch that your shit can just flake away. So
now you can die like that too.
Yeah. So it's a matter of time. Once it flake away and just a tinge of blood get in the water, they coming for you, nigga. You is a real stake for everybody that's near you. So one of the dad's son was like, look, I know the direction. He looked at the compass some type of way. He knew the direction. He said, I'm going to go and try to swim toward land, get some help and come back. The dad like, I'm going to go. He like, nah, the other dad, he's scared. And they got on life jacket. You know, they had to put them on they abandoned the boat and shit. So they head to the motherfucker. So the one son, he take his friend with him. The two dads stay. Now, one of the dads, he dumb. He thinking, I'm going to just take off and just start swimming. I know they never seen him no more. So you know he died. But the son who actually knew the compass and said he was going, he found land, took him about 7-8 hours. You know what I'm saying? He found land, and then he came back and rescued the dad. And that was the end of the story. But, yeah, that's why the one that didn't know he was going, he should have just tried to stay put. You know what I'm saying? And then if it was last minute measures, okay, I'm going to go and try to die like this trying to find it.
In the first place, if I do get on the boat, I ain't going out that motherfucking far.
Yeah, that's where they first main fuck up was at.
Man, I would have been to the keys of the, what's it called? Matter of fact, this motherfucker ain't fit to float. You know what I'm saying? You got
They was supposed to have one person on there designated to always watch.
Yeah, you know.
Look, this is my job, nigga. If it look like we ain't about to see it no more. You know what I'm saying? Because we could just drive straight to what I'm seeing. But that was the fucked up as far.
Yeah, that's some real dangerous stuff, though.
How about a man shot his roommate after accusing him of eating his last Hot Pocket?
Man, if I respond to that shit, I'm gonna jump out the car and go where I need to go take care of right now, man. For real, I don't even want to talk, man. Life fucked up right now.
Yeah, he ate his last Hot Pocket. Yeah. You can't fuck with nobody's shit. Yeah. That's what's wrong with motherfuckers, man.
Now, I can see, as I don't want to speak on it because you see and hear stuff every day. A Hot Pocket, I can
So
see
what
it.
you think the man wasn't supposed to get shot for eating a Hot Pocket?
Actually, I'm gonna tell you what I would have did. I would have went over there and knocked that motherfucker clean out his hand and walked over that motherfucker. But he might have been hungry, but shit, nigga, that's my last Hot Pocket. That might have been the joint he had the real desire for, some of his favorite.
The man was 64 years old. How about that? The man might have could have been handicapped. So think about this. Say if you're in a wheelchair, the nigga eat your Hot Pocket. You can't
Well, I
knock him
just
out.
be a mad motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
I want to be mad about it. I can't wait till this son been sending these nurses over here and go to stroke for his ass.
Yeah.
Something for the shake.
Yeah, I wouldn't have shot him.
I feel what y'all saying. The point I'm saying is people need to stop fucking with people. Most of the time, people fuck with your shit when they know you because they think you're not gonna do nothing to them because you know them. That's the point.
But then you got to realize some people don't know how to control their mental issues too. They might not want to believe they mental. You know what I'm
For
saying?
taking somebody's shit, something wrong with them.
So just check this out, me and you in the car. And I know now, by me saying this, I know I'm wrong. You got 4 chicken strips. You might have offered me one and one in the stove. But when you come back at the stove, you know you got 4 chicken strips, but I'm over there eating no one. I'm like, damn, nigga, I just offer you one. You know what I'm saying? That's going in the nigga shit for real right there. You know what I'm saying? You wait till I go in the store and open my box up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
But that ain't no mental issue.
That ain't no mental issue.
You just a nigga ain't got no class about yourself.
That ain't no mental issue. But basically, I haven't just really got all the way around. Some people got mental issue. They don't give a fuck if it's young or not young. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, like, man, pay attention to reality and news. Some people just fucked up and then by the time they make it to court, like, I don't know what I done.
I think people just on a short fuse too.
Yeah, short fuse, you know what I'm saying? But me, you can talk, motherfucker, you know what you done. Just like I had to tell some kids. You can say something, you grown now, huh? I'm gonna punch it right in your goddamn chest.
But that's just like, like I said, motherfuckers will do shit just 'cause they do. Like one time, I had a roll. I was over my auntie house. I had a roll of sausage in the refrigerator, and I went in that motherfucker. I'm finna do something with the sausage, and it's gone. I said, damn, my auntie ain't cooking and shit. I just come in town. She ain't cook. I don't motherfucker I could think of is my other garbage ass auntie that I don't fuck with. She ain't shit. So I said, you ate my salad? Oh yeah, nephew, I'm sorry. I'm like, this funky bitch.
Yeah, shit like that'll piss you off.
Yeah. So this how I tell her, I said, yeah, just buy me some more sausage. She gets smart. I was a half a loaf. Well, buy yours and cut half and give my half. That's all I'm saying is give my shit back.
Yeah.
This motherfucker gets so like she only did that because it was me. So then she never went and bought it. So I told her, just give me my money. And this was this disrespectful. I'm gonna end the show after I say this what she did. This what this disrespectful piece of shit motherfucker do. This when you say this about your auntie, she gotta be that, or you wouldn't say that. You know what I'm saying? She brought me $2 and worth of pennies and put them in the sock, nigga. 200 pennies in a sock. She lost her motherfucking mind.
I think you cleared it up right there. You cleared it up. She lost her motherfucking mind.
You ain't shit. I said, man, I can't never fuck with this bitch a day in life. No more.
What you want me to count it out so you can take your ass to the store and buy?
Can't make it up.
Yeah, like you. Look, man, I wanted to smack her with them motherfuckers. That's how mad I was. I'm like, this my auntie though. Yeah. Man, I'm like, this shit crazy, man. I can't ever fuck with her in life again. Just tune into another episode of Legend and Coming, man. We're gonna get out of here. It was a good one, dog.